Hello again, YouTubers. Welcome back to the Daily Porygonian with part 22 of our Pokemon Sword and Shield playthrough video series. So in the previous part 21, we covered the special max rate battle with Gigantamax Pikachu. Now in today's video, we'll be covering the max rate event with GMAX Eevee. Both the shiny and non-shiny versions. So without further ado, we're actually going to go right into the shiny version first. It's a square shiny, and I'll give you guys a look at it. I won't be showing the star shiny in this video because it's kind of similar. It's essentially just a different effect. So if it's a star shiny, you have yellow stars, and if it's an ultra shiny or square shiny, you see the brilliance, the brilliant glow with the squares, which you'll see in a moment. So without further ado, let's get right into the video with the first raid of today's video against shiny or square shiny GMAX Eevee. Okay, so we're just going to join this raid here and just wait for a while for the raid to begin. So it's always fun doing shiny max rate battles because, you know, it's shiny, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this shiny GMAX Eevee. As you can see here, it is white and gray in color. Of course, majority being white and then the ears being partially gray. So yeah, and I mean, that's the main difference in the sense that the color is different from the normal one. And of course you saw the the square, well, shine there. So we're just gonna use our general attacks and, you know, just try to wither down this Eevee. And, you know, I mean, since this is an online battle, there are other folks helping out as well. So, you know, they're just doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. Yeah, so between the three, I'm just gonna randomly talk about Pokemon now. So between the three GMAX Pokemon that are being featured in, well, these 3 weeks of wild area events, personally, my favorite probably would be Pikachu. Just because Pikachu is so iconic, and you know, I mean, but if you are into like super cute Pokemon, I think that GMAX Eevee is definitely one to consider. Oh, we fell in love with Eevee, and Eevee's gonna charm us. Okay, and our attack's falling. That's not great. Okay, let's just use Snapshot again, and see what happens there. But yeah, so and then of course the last one being Meowth, GMAX Meowth isn't too great, to be honest. Originally it was handed out as part of the early player event from release date all the way till January 15th, 2020, and now they're making it available for everyone again via max rate battle. So this time, instead of just getting one, you can actually get multiples. And that's great because when I got it on my main account, the GMAX Meowth was a female GMAX Meowth, and personally I had wanted a male GMAX Meowth. But the problem is, you can't really soft reset mystery gifts in Pokemon Sword and Shield. You could do that for like X and Y, and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, because the way you got mystery gifts in those games was that you would first, well, enter a code or connect to the Wi-Fi. So you would claim the gift, and it will tell you to go to the Pokemon Center, and there will be a delivery man who will be passing the gift to you. So you have to do the extra step of going to, you know, loading the game, and then going to the Pokemon Center and getting that Pokemon or the gift in general from the delivery man. And for Pokemon, that means you can actually soft reset the Pokemon to get the desired abilities sometimes, or most times it's natures. So for instance, 2018 was the year of legendary Pokemon, if you guys remember, or were playing Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon back then. And basically every month they were handing out different legendary Pokemon, mostly through codes via Target, GameStop, Walmart, and occasionally the Pokemon Trainer Club newsletter. Let's go and catch this in Ultra Ball. I'm using Ultra Ball because it's the first shiny I'm catching on this account, like ever, and I kind of want to catch it. So if I do any extra raids on this account, I will try using other balls, but for now, Ultra Ball will have to do 1 shake, 2 shakes, 3 shakes, and yeah, alright, so we got it. There we go. Gotcha, Eevee was caught. And of course, we get some rewards: Metronome, Encore, Uproar, Hyper Voice, as well as the other generic max rate items, so that's pretty nice. And so I don't believe, yeah, okay, so we haven't registered Eevee in this Pokedex before, so we'll be able to take a look at that. And yes, enter your box. Okay, so let's try to take a look at that shiny GMAX Eevee for a moment before we move on to the non-shiny GMAX Eevee. So you can take a look here. That's what it looks like in the bag, and yeah, nothing too special there, but yeah, so I think that's about it for the shiny. I'm gonna move Mr. Mime into the box because it's not meant to be in my party. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at a Pokedex entry once we save. Or actually, you know, let's see. Maybe I'll just go on to the normal one. Okay, so now we're going to hunt for a normal Gigantamax Eevee in our own game here. So, really thankful for max rate. Well, I mean, the ability to play with other people on the YCOM and access other max rate dens, because, you know, I mean, it's just a great thing. It's a great feature to be able to play online. So without further ado, or I mean, whenever we can actually encounter a Eevee, a GMAX Eevee, of course, once we get past this Cup Chew, it's hailing now in this area of the wild area. I'm not exactly sure what this area is called. I think it's the Stony Wilderness, something like that. Let's take a look at this den in the corner. Okay, Giant's Cap. Energy pouring out. Oh yes, okay, so we have GMAX Eevee right there. So I'm going to save right outside. Now I'm going to use an Ultra Ball for the purposes of this video again. I want to personally catch it in a Premier Ball on this account as well. Let's just invite others, maybe, I don't know. We're still connected to the internet. Maybe some people want to play along. We'll just wait until 2:45 and then we'll start. Or maybe 2:40. Maybe 2:45 is a little bit too quick. Oh yeah, so we've got one person there. Let's see if anyone else wants to join. Oh yeah, okay, so we have another person there, Stella. You know what, I'm gonna start the battle. So let's just go right in. It's a 5-star raid again, so I'm actually quite glad that the previous raid was a shiny, a female star shiny. So yeah, personally I like Pikachu being male and Eevee being female. Pikachu specifically because I don't like the tail on the female version of Pikachu. It just seems different, you know. Okay, so here we have Eevee, the normal version, of course, as same color scheme, but very fluffy as well. And we're just gonna wait for Sashin's Intrepid Soar ability to activate. I'm going to Dynamax our Inteleon right now so we can get this. Oh, this is a male Eevee, so okay, at least we have some variety, right? So we have a male Eevee and a female Star Shiny Eevee. very cooperative co-op players here, readying up pretty quick, so that's always nice. Personally, I can understand why some people may not ready up too quickly. Sometimes it's because they're multitasking. Now I'm a perpetrator of that as well occasionally, not very frequently, but occasionally. So sometimes I forget that I'm actually in a max rate battle, and I walk away and do something else, like get a drink, or like clean a table or something, or you know, move something or something like that, or just use my phone, and sometimes I get totally distracted from the max rate battle. So it happens, okay? So but I do my best not to do that, because it's kind of inconsiderate to other players as well, because you don't want them to be waiting around for nothing, right? So guys, lesson to be learned. If you guys have not learned this lesson, if you have, it's great, by the way. But if you have not, please, you know, don't hold up the max rate battle. Yeah, so far, yeah, we've seen the special GMAX move, GMAX Cuddle, earlier, and very frustrating consistent attacks on us by shiny GMAX Eevee. So far this battle is going pretty fine. Nothing too special, and hopefully we will also be able to catch the GMAX Eevee pretty easily with the Ultra Ball, of course. Seems like our player with the Zacian is taking a while. Either that or the internet is slow. I'm not sure which one it is, but hopefully any second now. Yeah, okay, there we go. Behemoth Blade. Now the Behemoth Blade, as well as the other legendary moves, are cool and all, but the problem with them is that they always show the animations, even if you switch them off. I don't think you can switch them off in max free battles, but they always take a very long while to complete the animation, which is why some people don't like the legendaries, the Galar legendaries in max free battles. But you know, I'm fine with it. I mean, as long as it kind of speeds up the battle. Sometimes you're battling fairy type Pokemon, for instance, and Zacian or Zamazenta's signature moves are occasionally useful. You also have other dragon types, in which Eternatus's Dynamax Cannon, which would be super effective as well. So there are certain situations where you might want to put in a legendary, but most of the time it's not necessary. And also you had to consider the fact that because they can't Dynamax, even if you were able to get the chance to Dynamax, you wouldn't be able to, and that means you will not be able to use the 2 shields, or the, you know, the ability to break 2 shields. I mean, especially if you are playing alone. Of course, if you're playing with someone else, it doesn't really matter, because someone else can Dynamax and then break 2 shields, or break 2 bars of the shield. So, you know, saying breaking shields reminds me of the card game Duel Masters. I'm not sure if you guys actually played that game, or you know, remember that. The English version only lasted between 2004 to 2006, but I'm still kind of a fan of that game. It's still running in Japan, apparently. Okay, so Eevee's weak. Now we're gonna click catch. Pokeball, nah. Of course, we're gonna go with the Ultra Ball. We have 97 of them, and hopefully we'll catch it this round. So overall, I mean, of course, when we're leading up to the release of the Isle of Armor DLC, I'm really excited. And of course, these max rate battles are just rounding off the existing content available in Sword and Shield, and also, you know, with the mystery gift events going on now. Last week we had Galarian Mr. Mime, and this week we have, or at least when this video goes up, we'll have Galarian Ponyta, and then so on until for 2 weeks more, and of course leading up to the Isle of Armor. It's always great, but it doesn't really bring anything new, so I'm mostly just looking forward to it. To the DLC, that is. So anyway, we caught it. Let's take a look at the Eevee. It's also level 60. So the earlier one was a 6 IV Eevee, shiny Eevee, of course. So that's best for everything. And this one that we just caught is a 5 IV GMAX Eevee with the only non-best stat, special attack. I think that's fine. I'm not playing Pokemon competitively anyway. Let's just take a look at the stats. So again, Dynamax symbol. Ability is adaptability. We have the runaway ability for the earliest shiny Eevee, and then adaptability for the normal Eevee. Similar moves, I think. Yeah, it's exactly the same moveset. And then naive nature, meeting near the giant's cap. So yeah, you notice it says it was in a Pokemon den if you didn't catch it from a den that spawned in your game. So just a random thing to point out there. But yeah, that is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to do the video for the next event right side up. So I'll do the non-shiny version of GMAX Meowth, followed by the shiny version of GMAX Meowth. I do not have GMAX Meowth or Meowth for that matter registered to this Pokedex yet as well, so we'll be able to see the Pokedex entry in part 23. So that is all for this video. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep right here on the Daily Porygonian, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon video here on the channel. Bye!